style. So just need to kind of see what Sisqi's going to be bringing to the table.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He is a player that has seen so much through his career, mostly online, of course. He's been making so many top ones, so many tournaments taken. So he definitely fought his fair share of min, so definitely knows what he's doing. Bringing Freetox to Smashville again for this first game. We've seen Freetox do wonders in that stage. Let's see if Sisqui can make something different happen.
Got a very, very strong player again. Charge shot, gets the landing into the grab immediately, and here we go. The onslaught of projectile to try and counter this, these ranged controls from Min. Looks like that was a charge shot into reflect. That was a charge shot into reflect. Just smash. That's a stock being taken. Again, down throw into the back air, and that's a nice catch on the up tilt. I think that was a neutral get up. Being just a little bit propped by the bomb into that, that knockback from the up tilt. So immediate exchange of stocks.
Absolutely, Sisqui not letting Freetox have any momentum, immediately answering with his own stock taken. But again, this up smash is going to be so crucial. They are definitely going to have to play around this option specifically. Since see how he uses the super missile to delay his zoning here and gets a confirm off of it. He needs those kind of things happening. Now that he gets him off stage, he might be able to make something happen. Up B is going to still keep Freetox off stage. An up tilt, trying to make it happen. Not quite good patience for Freetox.
Again, pressure coming out from Freetox to try and cover these recoveries. Again, that's the interesting thing about the Dragon Arm specifically, is that you have the ability to kind of like cover the edge, and then there's the follow-up up shot just in case. Broke the shield though. Ooh. That's gonna be the stock. Wow.
Oh okay. My God, no. I was not expecting it. I was not on the lookout for Sisqi's shield, but definitely Freetox was using the Megawatt, and the Dragon gets this second stock and sitting here at a pretty good lead, but not quite. Again, Sisqui always immediately answering with taking his stock right after.
Yeah, I think that was a really, really good idea. Just to kind of hold the line and the distance. Didn't want to try and open that up. Down smash is a good enough option. So, just try and hold a bit of pressure in the shield, and then immediately following up with something else rather than trying to open the space as you probably might expect some players to do, or not allow Freetox to get away. This is very, very nice. That was wonderful. But I don't think Sisqui had one either. Sisqui committed to that, went as deep as they possibly could to get that forward air. That was confidence, and that was precision coming out from Sisqui, and that's why they're one of the best players in Spain. Man.
Definitely. Showing what he's all about. He is the kind of player that I like to call the beast, a la Daigo Umehara. Once he gets one opening, he is not gonna let it go. Maybe those two first stocks weren't quite the best from his part. He was trying to make something happen a bit shyly, a bit timidly, because of course of the nature of Min's anti-zoning tools. But once he got that snipe on the double jump, he definitely was comfortable going in, going deep, and taking that last stock.
Yeah, and it's just awareness of those situations as well. He noticed immediately that he had that opportunity, and he gauged the situation just well to get that wonderful edge guard to take it out. I wanted to talk about, well, we can't. Never mind. We'll get into game 2 straight away, but we'll maybe talk about it again. See if this situation pops up. But again, it's that kind of a mixed up and a kind of consistently changing the way that the pressure is being put out both at range and close range from Sisqui, looking to find some tricky edge guards as well, maybe looking for a spike that doesn't get anything there now. Freetox opening the space, wanting to use those arms to get as much pressure going as possible. Once again, you can see they go low and they aim the Dragon Fire up to try and catch jumps. But Sisqui being patient and waiting.
Again, very patient, as you've said, managed to get something happen, gets the neutral as well, trying to put him off stage. Maybe a ledge trap happening. He does not have his jump. He's not gonna make it back. A first stock taken again with Sisqui knowing when Freetox is going to jump, covering that option always, and getting good mileage off of it.
I remember catching, but not enough to really push Sisqui away, does recover. Yeah, Samus has a pretty solid recovery. Okay, there's fair, man. Ah, you wonderful, wonderful strike move. Doesn't quite get the dare though, so Freetox is back. Air dodges through that dragon shot, very nice. Mega one, man, that hurts.
Watch out, Freetox. That up smash was amazing. Watch out, Sisqui, my bad. Now that he has the positional advantage, he can make something happen. He can take that stock, but not quite. Sisqui, again, very patient, knows what to expect from Freetox in terms of option coverage, in terms of hitboxes, where he's gonna put them. So he knows whenever he can come back to the stage. Again, he knows the Dragon's Breath is gonna come in. Good air dodge from him, and just like that, managed to get back on stage and make something happen. Already 74% on Freetox. Stop.
Charging. Okay, yeah, immediately with the, it looked like a counter there, and also caught with what seemed like there was a Ram going out as well, just going to hold the shield away, allows that charge shot reflector to take the stock. So, I mean, we've seen, I'll hold my thought. Yeah, we've seen, you know, the ability, wow, okay, you just jumped into that. That was interesting. It seemed like there was no need to jump there. Maybe that was just a yeah. Do one of you know when you get like, you know, a little bit of anxiety, not anxiety, but a little bit of like adrenaline, you just like press a button. That was strange.
Yeah, that was strange, but unfortunate decision from Freetox because Sisqui is not gonna let that slip again. He loves to catch those jumps, and now that charge shot has taken that second stock, now that he has the lead, he's definitely much more comfortable. Charging that short shot again, trying to make it back on stage first, does it, bless the down air and the screw attack to get that good percentage.
Yeah, and then another charge shot as well into the Z air just to kind of keep Freetox off stage, but does eventually recover. There's a lot of pressure, but you can see that there are these like charged air smashes coming out. You know, you can see Freetox doing this, and Sisqui just being able to anticipate it a lot more, and is able to get in and punish every time it's being thrown out. Again, up smash out of shield just to kind of punish that option. Nice parry. Like it.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. That was the first time Dragon has actually managed to get a punish like that, so this is interesting.
This is
Never mind.
Interesting, but,
It's not that interesting. It's just a simple jump over there. I'll take it.
Yeah. Again, Sisqui, you can see he has experience against Minion. You can see that with his decision making, he knows what to expect whenever Freetox was simply trying to play his game, simply trying to play neutral, just like down the first stock, trying to put those arms in front of him. He knows those dead angles. He knows how to get across the pawn, how to bypass this zoning, and just like that, those simple decisions, this simple knowledge is what makes him take that second game very solidly.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I really want to bring up that you said that is that he knows this matchup. He's being able to deal with all of the pressure that's coming out from Freetox as well. So the pressure that Freetox is throwing out that would normally work, you know, against other players is not, you know, making any ground for him here. Sisqi's very artfully dealing with a lot of the edge guards, you know, air dodging through, you know, these specific options, spacing and timing his recoveries well. Only one real, usage of Dragon actually got a connection in that game too.
Yeah, definitely.
So Freetox needs to like mix that up a little bit to try and find a way in to get some damage.
And we could see that we're on the third game and we are still in Smashville. Freetox definitely trying to make something happen with this stage. I don't know what exactly, since those interactions Sisqui has been getting are also mostly because of the very close ground separating him from Sisqui. And yet he still chooses Smashville. So really, I wonder why.
I think it's just, I mean, it's just maybe just be like running it back, you know, not too perturbed by what happened in terms of like any stage-specific element of the game. So far, though, it's been really, really good control from Freetox, regardless of what we were saying earlier. Generally, just racking up this percentage very, very nicely. You know, I think just being a little bit more considered in how they're approaching it, rather than just like randomly flailing and throwing things out. You know, especially when it comes to the neutral. Making the right choice. There is a nice counter.
That was dangerous, but still manages to live on until Freetox finds that down smash. Such a quick kill option. Managed to get that first stock and has the lead, which is not something I believe we've seen so far in the set. So he can definitely make something happen on his side there.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, like, I think the megawatt hit into the dragon follow-up, that was super nice to kind of like chain those two together in that way. Pretox again, this is the thing, like Min is able to really just get percentage going. Megawatt landing for like 21%, and being a little bit more, what's the word, assertive, I guess, in the way that Pretox is wanting to just pile on pressure and also edge guard as well. There is a whiffed grab into a down tilt, looking for another edge guard. Gets that one. It's going to be 2-stock lead. This is better from Pretox. Not really allowing Sisqui to kind of like play around with the space as much. So Sisqui just like charge shot in neutral has been like, all right, I don't know what's going on there, but
he's trying to make something happen off stage, and that is the kind of thing Sisqui needs to make something happen. He still has a ways to go, however, because this is a 1-stock lead from Pretox, and he's determined to make that lead last.
Racking up the percentage again, 74. Okay, sure. Just maybe wanted to try and like bait out these up smashes, but in that position doesn't seem like it's going to be adding too much. Does land the charge shot though, so percentage is being racked up, but still looking very good for Pretox. They're still running away with this percentage. What's the edge guard option going to be? That does connect. That was lovely. Managed to get a knockaway early after, the ledge was grabbed. So I don't think they had any iframes on the ledge grab anyway. So very, very good decision. Just hanging that dragon just well over the edge to get that connection. It's a 2-1 situation.
Yeah, that was actually brilliant from Pretox. Actually, a total different game from what we could have seen so far. As you said, perhaps he was just running it back, not perturbed by what was happening, just simply gathering information, trusting his game plan, and as soon as he had the opportunity to put this game plan in place, then he was just rolling and going over. He definitely is showing much more composure in that third game. So now begs the question, how is Sisqui gonna react and respond to this adaptation from Pretox? Perhaps a changing stages, perhaps going somewhere he would feel more comfortable, I believe.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, like, you were talking about how Min has the ability to kind of like edge guard from the center. Like, she has good range that she can cover. Being able to open up space just a little bit. So yeah, there's a little bit of a wider stage here. Just allows a bit more space for Sisqui to play around with when he's wanting to kind of like prepare, and force Pretox to move more when needing to kind of like cover, either cover options or, mount some form of offense.
Yeah, definitely. And right now, Pretox still, despite the change of stage, still manages to get Sisqui cornered and not really able to answer until he manages to get his way on the center stage. Managed to get a good mix of baiting that shield, that charge shot, getting the throw, and making good usage of his options to rack up percent as well.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the thing we see a lot from Samus players as well, is that their ability to condition, and that the charge shot is such a huge part of that. It baits so many people into shielding and trying to catch jumps and all this kind of stuff. It's just a big part of how Samus play. They want to try and find holes, chinks in your armor that they can then pressure. Firing out just a regular. Wow. Okay.
All right, that was actually good awareness from Sisqui. Very, very good sniping here with the mid-charge shot. I feel Pretox was definitely not expecting it. Just like that, taking the lead, but watch out as Pretox loves to put those arms even off stage. 154%. This is getting dangerous for Sisqui. With that grab, Pretox does not let that slip. Managed to get that down smash and finally gets the first top goal.
And covering Pretox's recovery very, very well there, getting the double bomb into charge down smash that doesn't connect, but immediately forward air's going out once again. The active nature of that forward air, getting another wonderful edge guard. Oh man, it's just lovely to see.
Yeah, this is so lovely. I believe that was a 0 to death again from Sisqui. Was barely unscathed in that stock. Managed to get something happening again. Finds that charge shot on the spot dodge. He tries to get the wristed with the super missile. He is going in now. He's feeling confident.
Yeah. I think you just need that situation to just say, I have the opportunity, I have the lead, I have the space to play with to try and do something fancy. And yeah, it's just sadly just a little bit off that one, but like the option was there, and I think that just sends a message as well. Freedox really has to just tighten everything up about the defensive nature of their play in order to survive what's coming next. As Sisqui, I think maybe didn't realize they didn't have a jump.
He fell. He just
fell.
looked like he fell. He just fell.
Yeah.
But hey, the show must go on, and Freetox is definitely trying to make something happen. He has 100% on his start. This is getting dangerous for him. Sisqui away across the stage, just making sure that Char is on deck. But Freetox getting overzealous with the forward smash, letting Sisqui use that back air, takes the game and the set, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, after a very, very fascinating game 3, Sisqui turns the screws one final time, tightens his grip on this tournament, and advances to top 6, I think, isn't it? So, well, I mean, he's into winners finals, into winners finals, and he'll be awaiting the winner of Super Striker and Luigi. So yeah, what a wonderful game to finish up there. And like the range on that back air can never be under. Samus has got legs, right? She's got legs, so don't underestimate how quickly she can get into your your danger zone and connect that heel into the back of your head. So yeah, very, very well played by Sisqui. They're really showing not just his caliber as of player, but also the depth of his ability and his matchup knowledge, playing very, very well around Freetox, what he was trying to do and how he was trying to adapt to a situation. We were saying how that opening that space up allowed just a little bit more control and made it harder for Freetox to really control the stage just in general.
Yeah, definitely. Like having this leeway, this just little bit leeway, as you said, not only allowed him to simply get a bit more control on Freetox, but as well, I've noticed something is that Spanish players in general, not just Sisqui, they love to capitalize on your jumps. They love to snipe your double jumps, especially off stage, and they make the most of it from any European player. And you could definitely see that here. Since Freetox couldn't as freely control the space as he could in Smashville, he was forced to move. He was simply forced to like get in and jump at times, and whenever he did, Sisqui would not let that happen. And that was brilliant awareness from Sisqui, and definitely shows why he's such a strong player.
Yeah, agreed. I think it's also like a thing that I kind of find fascinating about what you were saying. I think is a really